the studio with hiphopdurso.com.
I've been here for about an hour now. I just got done recording a song. And tell me about, you know, where you're going to be going with that song.
The song that I was just recording is something that they actually called me up this morning and they had me write. They sent me the track and they said, okay, we're going to have you write this feel-good record. And as soon as I got it, I just started writing away and then I just recorded it today. So, you know, it's all on spur of the moment.
And you dropped your, is it a mixtape? What did you consider a mixtape?
Okay.
EP. Okay,
Yeah.
mixtape EP back in January.
Yeah.
So it's been out for about 4 months now. What is your favorite song on there and why?
Relapse is my favorite song. Yeah, thank you. Because I can connect with that one the most out of all the records. They were all experiences that I've gone through with stupid boys. They would be gentlemen if they were, you know, not in the, they end up in the song because they're stupid boys, you know. I was seeing this guy for a while. It was a toxic relationship. I kept going back to him and it was just bad for me. It was one of those experiences where you would look back at it and say, I was so stupid. Yeah, what was I thinking? And so I kept thinking of, I'm a, you know, like, it's kind of like being a drug addict, you know, you keep going back, and I kind of put those comparisons in the song and called it Relapse, and yeah, that's my favorite.
The visuals are pretty intense.
Thank you, yeah.
They're pretty good. From back in January till now, like, what is something that, like, what would you walk away with the biggest thing that you learned from that?
From?
Just the music and, like, you know, from being signed to now.
Well, I've been in development for 2 years now, and I think I've grown as a person and as an artist, especially since I released that first EP. That music was done a year prior to it being released, so that was like the experiences that I was going through a year ahead of that, you know, and I feel like I've changed as a person, I've changed relationship-wise, you know, my status, and I'm with my music, I'm married to my music, so a lot has changed and I just feel like I'm growing and evolving as an artist.
So you said 2 years ago you started working on the EP that was dropped.
Well,
just
yeah, technically I got signed to Warner Music Publishing in February 2 years ago. So I started working on music and I didn't know some of the songs would end up on an EP.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, where did you come from? Like, did you know that you were gonna be with a label, or like how did that come? Like,
well, I was auditioning all through high school prior to being with them. I used to take the bus into the city when I was like 13, and you know, all through high school with a headshot and a resume and, you know, a CD, and I'd be like, hi, I'm Alus, and I was just hungry for an opportunity, to be honest with you. And I came across an audition at Warner Music Publishing, and I walked in and, you know, I sang You Make Me Feel, you know, I sang that song and they were like, okay, and then they said, how much do you weigh? And I was like, why do you need to know how much I weigh? That's a little like personal question. I don't even know, I haven't stepped on a scale in years, but like, but I needed to because they had me lose weight. They told me that I was a little bit thicker for, you know, whatever I should have been. And so I started working out, and that just kind of proved how hungry I was and how driven I was, because if I lost weight, I lost 35 pounds in like 2 months. So it showed how bad I wanted it, and then, you know, I got signed to the company, and I've been with them ever since, and I'm so grateful because they've helped me grow as an artist, and they're my team, and I wouldn't be here without them.
Yeah, you said they helped you grow. What have they done for you to make you speak so highly? Like, I mean, I know I'm asking this like 2 years, but like, what would you say maybe the top like 3 things would be that they've really changed the way your music is and for, I guess, your life? Really?
Right. Yeah, there's a lot of things that they've done. 2 years ago, you would have met me and said I wasn't the same person. I was even more shy, and you know, they helped me kind of come out of my shell as an artist and not be afraid to write the music that I'm writing today, because I've really expressed myself and come out with a lot of situations that I've gone through, whether it be with the guy that I was seeing or whatever. You know, I've just become so much more honest through my music, and they've helped me embrace that, you know, freedom and that creativity.
Okay. So that's one. Well,
one.
2 more.
That's 2 more. They definitely helped me keep on top of my physical you know, lifestyle. You keep me working out. I'm actually doing CrossFit right now.
Oh, nice.
That shit is hard as, you know, that's a curse.
Yeah.
That shit is hard as fuck. Yeah, no, CrossFit is hard. Like, I'm lifting like 100 pounds. I don't know, it's crazy. Yeah, it's just insane. So I definitely obviously stay on top of my image more because they made that, you know, very important. That image is, I think, maybe just as important as music sometimes because, you know, in this society, we look at an artist and how they look, and then we listen to their music. It's not so much that we're just paying attention to their talent, you know? Yeah. And I wanted to, exactly.
All right, so that's two. One more.
One more.
Like,
we're just a team, you know? Everything I do, they're very supportive, and they're the kind of people that I can bring them an idea and we work together to make it come to fruition. And I just think that's great because I don't think a lot of people, especially artists today, can say that this idea I have, I've made it come to life, you know? And that's just something I've always wanted to do.
Cool. To be signed, do you have freedom to like make your own decisions, or do they like if something came up, you obviously I guess talk with your team, but like what's your decision making process when you're signed?
Well, what happens is if an opportunity comes up, usually it'll come up through them. So, you know, management or somebody will, you know, get an opportunity and then we'll all discuss it as a team and then see if we want to move forward with the idea or not. I always confront them before a situation, you know, moves forward because we're a team and we move as a team, and you know they've helped me get this far, and I want to bring them with me wherever I go.
So you're not going anywhere.
Right.
So what performances have you done? Like, do you have anything lined up? What's your favorite performance? Where you want to be?
Yeah. Well, I just recently performed at South by Southwest, so that was fun. You know, I did a few shows in Texas. I also did a collaboration with Neiman Marcus where they had me perform at Fashion's Night Out like 2 years ago, and actually, no, it was in Short Hills. And then I did a bunch there. I did their Target collaboration. I performed at their fashions when they had a fashion show, and it was a really great outcome. So, and I love Neiman Marcus because I love their clothes. So it was a great opportunity. So yeah, and I'm just looking forward to doing more shows and meeting fans that have been writing to me online and stuff. And I just want to go out and meet people. So there's a lot of stuff coming up. People write to me and they listen to music, and some stuff it inspires me because they'll write to me and say, you know, your song like Relapse. I've gotten a few people saying, you know, it really inspired me to get through the situation I'm going through right now with somebody, and I was like, thank God, because I didn't have I had other.
Just me.
Yeah, it's not just me. There's more people going through it. So, you know, when people write to me that they're inspired by the music, it just inspires me to keep writing.
So you got your team, you got your inspiration,
yeah,
you got your CrossFit. What do you like to do as a person? Like, outside of this?
It's funny. This is the only thing I do. You see, this is my life. Well, I mean,
you're driven.
Yeah,
I get it.
I feel like I don't rest until I get. Until I'm at a point where I feel like I could rest, and even then I don't think I would rest, to be honest with you. But yeah, but you know, I'm a very relaxed person. You know, like if you're on the weekends, I'm not too much of a person that goes out. I do go out once in a while if I feel like it, but usually I'm too tired. I'm like a grandma. It's true. You know, you're working all day on music, you're working all night on music, you're writing music, you're recording it, you're working out, you're doing all this stuff, and then by the time someone's like, hey, you want to go to the club? It's like, you know,
I'm just gonna hang.
I'm gonna take a bubble bath. I'm gonna go to sleep. Yeah, so I'm very relaxed. Yeah.
Well, what do you want to tell your fans before we?
I want to say thank you so much for all your support. I love you guys, and thank you they're more like a family to me. You know, it's not like fans; they're like a family because we've been on this journey together. So there's a lot more to go.
This is hiphopdurso.com with Alus. Be sure to follow her on Twitter.
Alus Official.
And Instagram.
Alus Official.
It's ALUS.
Official.
And me, Durso NJ. hiphopdurso.com. Thank you.